It's that time. It's Monday. Who's excited? Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Here we go. Live show. It's just like that. Welcome, everyone, to the Monday night show. Q&A.
Hi.
Whatever we're going to do. You ask, we answer.
Hello.
Hello. Anyways, welcome to the show, everyone. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We are back. We had a wonderful time off. We took Saturday because Paul wasn't here, and we got our jobs done. So we said, hey, let's get the heck out of here. And it was fantastic. Good evening, fellas. What's up, Dave?
What up?
El Fuego checking in.
Hello.
Mark, we'll get to your question in a minute. I'm going to put a little star next to it so we can come back to you. Hello, Spencer.
Hello.
What's up, Frank? Brad coming to us live from his desk in Modesto, California. What's
Good afternoon.
up, good evening. Weather has been nice all last week. That means this week it's just going to go to crap. I mean,
Why?
I don't know. Just kind of how things go, maybe.
Nah.
I don't know. One can hope. You know, it's a strange time, man. It's a strange time.
Strange.
Good evening from South Carolina.
Hello.
What is up? Hello. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. This is Barnum and Bailey's. Have you ever been to their museum, Barnum and Bailey Museum in Sarasota? Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sebastian would dig it.
Probably not.
I mean, he'd like the child side of it. Like, there's a kids area. But the actual museum, where they have, like, all their artwork and stuff, and then they take you on a tour of the house.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Really?
Like, yeah, just to see how crazy. Like, it's one of the first houses to ever have an elevator. Like, the company that put the elevator in it's still in business today, and they still service the elevator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful house, though. It's right on the bay. So, yeah, it's amazing. And it's like, dude, everything is tile. Like, they have this huge, like, dock,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not a dock because it's not made out of wood, but it's all tiled. It's crazy. Like, this, it's gorgeous. And to think, there was no air conditioning at the time, which is even more fun because it's like, you know how hot it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Mosquitoes and that would be crazy. Anyways, Pizza Dave, what's going on? Hello from San Diego. What's up? 75 in Richmond. Oh, that sounds fantastic. I don't even know what the weather was like this weekend because I really didn't really go out into it much. You know. Hello everyone. Curtis checking in. PA in the house. AKA Mr. Amprak. Angel, what's happening? Weather has been nice in the Palm Coast also. Yeah, very nice. Hello from Texas.
Texas.
The stars at night. Hey, Frank. Weatherman says tomorrow's 97 in Modesto. Oh, that's terrible. Hey, cool people. Ever heard of the Stag DSP? Yes, we've heard of Stag. We don't really have much of it here in the States. That's one of those brands that like they keep trying to bring over here and not too successful at it.
Yeah, he was not in my list.
Stag? No, Stag was not. Unfortunately, Barnum & Bailey is one of the distant relatives. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I don't know how to take that. Side, whatever. Good afternoon, fellas. Bobby.
Good afternoon.
Sound deadening my Tundra as we speak. Oh, that's fantastic.
Poor you, my friend.
Yes. Evening all. Hello. Hi again from the UK. What's up, Paul? Zero humidity in Tennessee. God, it was so nice. I kind of want to go back. Like, Stillwater, sunny and breezy. There you go.
Very nice. Still water.
All right. You're silly. So we do this little thing called the 12-volt Clean Wire Club. Some of you guys have heard of it.
Yes.
Some of you guys are members of it. Every Saturday, Fernando scours the page and comes up with what
What's up, Brian?
He feels is the winner.
I feel?
You
No,
feel.
I don't feel. People feel. this is People Choice Award.
This is the People's Choice Award.
Yeah.
Who do we have here today?
We have Mr. Roger.
Mr. Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a beautiful day in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
Wow, I like the color. I like the use of color.
Yeah.
I like the yellow. I like the vinyl sticker. Yeah, it's a Dodge, clearly.
Everything is 3D print.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like the little Dodge. I was
the
like,
RT, everything is 2 colors. It looks
very nice.
Good
Good job. Good job. One of the joys of 3D printing is if you can have parts that kind of look cool.
You can do whatever you want.
Sometimes.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Anyways, good job. If you would like to be on that page, like to have yourself up in the spotlight, people will go, oh, look at you. Easy enough. Just do some clean wiring and submit it to the 12 Clean Wire Club on Facebook. And if everyone thinks you did a great job, aka Fernando, everyone, he'll put you there. And then, head over to DNF Tool Drawer, the proud sponsor of the page. So DNF Tool Drawer is a place you can find all the cool tools
DNF
that you do your installations with.
Yes.
Especially the IRTA2. Okay, so welcome to the show. Let's get started. Let's jump right into it. Let's cut off the let's not do that. I don't know what that was. This is what I really was trying to do. This first segment is brought to you by the fine folks at MosconiAmerica.com. Now, we always talk about Mosconi, and the one thing that is kind of often overlooked is that it's 2 companies in one. It's Mosconi and Gladen. And everyone is like, a lot of people get cheesed up right now. It's like, I want an 8-inch. I want an 8-inch. I want an 8-inch. And believe it or not, they have 8-inch. They have quite a few 8-inch, actually. But if you like to know more about it, head over to either Mosconi-America.com or Gladen.com and check out the new Zeta and the new Sigma line of products. Sigma has every road, every concert. Zeta has the new Zeta 200, which we've heard. This is the exclusive speaker of Sounds Good Stereo. If you buy their premium package, this is what you get in the door. It's this speaker right here. Sage swears by this. He says, this is the best sounding 8-inch speaker you'll ever hear. This thing's amazing and nothing can touch it.
He's deaf. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, so definitely check out those lines of products and see if there's anything that might do something for you.
Yeah, and they look beautiful.
They do look beautiful.
The back of the...
it looks like a really expensive brand.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Like it's made out of titanium or something. It's not, but it looks like it could be. Mosconi-America.com. Thank you for being a proud sponsor of the show.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to jump into this one real quick because it seems like a fun one. Question, El Fuego asks, what is the purple amplifier on the wall behind Dean?
Yes.
Great question. So this is one of the Arc Audio Signature Series, Signature Edition, SE. This is the SE4000. So, the reason why this amplifier is here is because this used to belong to Brian Mitchell. And even though it has the heat sink of an SE4000, the reason, which would have been the big mono amplifier. Now, when you get close to the amplifier, right where that Arc Audio logo is, right where this is, right where my finger is, it's signed by Robert Zeff. Signature Edition. So Zeff, for those of you that used to own Zapco, sold it, went to work for the company that owns Arc Audio, and he designs their products. So this was the Signature Edition amplifier that they came out with. This one, however, is not an SE4000. I know, right? Brian, in his infinite Brianness, inside of that amplifier is actually 2 4-channel amplifiers. That's right. He did the thing that we often talk about where we say, wouldn't it be cool just to take like a warhorse apart and put 3 warhorses in it and be like, boom? Or wouldn't it be cool to take this big amplifier apart and put like a bunch of little amplifiers in it? So he did that. That actually has 2 4-channel amplifiers inside of it, which is the reason why we've never done an unboxing or a review or anything like that, because it's not the real deal. Now, he used to have this in his Chevy pickup, his alien Chevy pickup, I think is what it was in. It actually still has. It's in his shop. When we were out there last year and we were live in his his bay, we could see it in the corner, and we kind of walked over there and took a look at it. It's got like aliens painted all over it. And there is a rumor, although a bad one, that he might actually rebuild the thing. I'm encouraging him not to, because why would anybody want to do that? Because he's got enough on his plate. But anyways, that's what the purple amplifier is. He gave it to us because he's like, you have a Warhorse, you have an Orion Beast, you should have a big ARC audio amplifier. And my answer to any time someone says, do you want a big amplifier, is, of course, Fernando?
No.
Is yes.
Of course.
Please send it to me. I will gladly. Okay.
Dean has a really hard time saying no to anything. Well, I take it back, because as soon as you guys say, hey, can you make me some speaker brackets?
No.
He says right away, no. Big amplifiers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's the story of the purple amplifier. There you go, Fuego. Thanks for asking.
There you go.
Hello. When running a Blackbird and a Nighthawk, are the crossovers and gain settings defeated by the DSP? If so, is there a preference or setting them for a failsafe? Running 2 A10 shallows off a Nighthawk. Okay, so first things first. Everyone always talks about fail-safes and safety settings and all this. Now, one of the things that Arc Audio has built into their DSP, probably because they're lunatics and we love them for that, is that if for any reason the DSP crashes or does something stupid and has to reboot, which is typically what would happen, it immediately will go into startup mode and mute the system 60 dB. I know, I've had it happen. And guess what? It works. So as far as safetiness goes, it doesn't get any more safe than that. So no, you don't have to do any like magic on the amplifier other than turn off the crossover. So on the Nighthawk, there is a switch to turn it off. Turn it off. You don't need it. As far as the gain goes, leave the gain all the way down. There's so much output out of the Blackbird, there was no reason to use the gain on the amplifier. As Brad likes to say, gain in the DSP. If you're going to have to gain somewhere, do it in the DSP. There's plenty of space to do it. I have never touched the gain on a Blackbird, on a Nighthawk, other than to turn it down to the 0 setting. So now, as far as a crossover point that works, you're going to want to look at your mid bass, see what it's playing down to, and then cross it over at 80 hertz, 12 dB. And then somebody's going to tell me not to do that, and I'm going to be like, okay, cool, I'm going to do it anyways because I like the way it sounds. So that would be a really good thing to do. Now, you can also set a subsonic filter, aka a high-pass filter. If you're worried about your subwoofer playing too low, you can put like a 10 hertz high-pass filter at 12 dB. That'd be good. And that'll act as a subsonic filter. Probably don't need to do that, but if you need to, you can. You know, it's doable. So you can actually, that's what a subsonic filter is. I know some of you just went, what? Yeah, it's a high-pass filter in the lower frequencies. Just a bandpass. That's why I always say every speaker has a bandpass on it, meaning a top and a bottom, whether it's electronic or natural. Everything has a roll-off point. Anyways, as far as that goes, yeah. So you don't need to just turn everything off on the amp, turn the gain all the way down, and do everything through the Blackbird, and you'll be fine. That hurts. No, it doesn't. We love you, Brad. Nothing hurts. Okay.
Nothing hurts.
I mean, stubbing your toe hurts. Okay.
All right, so anyway.
Dean, Fernando, how do I get off a door panel in a 2015 Highlander on the door that's closed? Driver's rear door. Replace the door lock actuator and didn't test it before closing. Locked, closed now. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Dude, this is the suckiest thing in the world. Like, when this happens, you pretty much just go, oh, wait, no. Hold on. It's right here. Because there's no good way to do this. It's exactly what you think. You're going to have to pull all the screws out, all the clips and everything that you can get off of the thing. And then you just kind of got to, like, manhandle the door panel until you can get in to pull it open. I mean, it sucks. There's no easy way to do it.
It's gonna suck, man.
Yeah, because I mean, especially in like a Toyota where it's like in behind the rubber. If you could pull the rubber off, that might help, but probably can't pull the rubber off. So, yeah, it's not good. I'm sorry, man. That's not good, but definitely have to unscrew everything. So,
okay. Yeah, sorry, man.
It happens. Will the Kenwood 7-inch fit in the front doors of the 2016 Nissan Rogue? Probably. So one of the cool things that it'll definitely fit. But one of the cool things about the 7-inch is that they actually come with adapters to take them from 6 to 7-inch. Now, they will fit, but that doesn't mean you might have to make your own little bracketry to get it to go in there. Right. It does come with a 1/4-inch spacer that takes it from a 6 to a 7. So it's a nice step up ring. So you'll more than likely be able to use that and a sander to get it to be what you want, and then attach it to the door panel, and then everything will be great. So yeah. What's up, Ernie? Yeah, you should be fine too. The one thing with those is the tweeter is like really big and tall. So if you're gonna put it up in the dash, it'll fit fine. So
hello from Orlando.
Good evening.
All right.
Have you guys done a RAM with the 12-inch screen with the upgraded sound? Yeah, lots of them. I mean, that was like the most popular thing was the 12-inch radio. So pre-2025, it's an Amp Pro to get to get audio out of the factory radio. You could just do an Amp Pro on all of them, whether it's premium audio, non-premium audio. If it's an Alpine system, super simple. If it's not an Alpine system, it's still super simple. I will say this, when we do a Dodge Chrysler product, we typically do not use an Amp Pro. We use an AR because we can get a ton of settings that aren't in the Amp Pro. So for example, like subwoofer level control, aka your bass level can now become your subwoofer volume. New Amp Pro coming soon. Ooh, fantastic. For the Dodge. Yeah. That's fantastic. But anything like 2024 and below, we'll typically go with something AR. So you can do the AR2, which will give you a preamp section. So it's just 6-channel preamp out, and then you can reassign all your bassman and treble. If you do a DSR1, you can assign punch bass as speed volume control. So you can go 6, 9, 12 dBs a boost right there in the head unit, which is pretty nice. If you want the ultimate DSP functionality, you can easily go AR into any one of the Arc Audio products. So if you want a Blackbird, if you want a PSM Pro, if you want PS6 to 8, PS8, PS12, PS16, the new X2, the new Falcon, the new X2 808, all of those will plug into a Chrysler via AR adapter and an appropriate T-harness, amplified and non-amplified.
It's magical.
So there are so many options for that platform. It's sick. I think air conditioner does automatically shut off right now.
I mean, it's time.
That's weird.
The air conditioner is like, hey, it's time to go. I'm out.
I wonder if it's secretly hooked up to that timer and we just don't know it.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Because still on.
That's true. Okay. Hello, gents.
Hello.
Breathe life into a 2016 install where I had the factory stereo to an Alpine 4-channel and an Alpine sub. Thinking of replacing the 4-channel with the Arc Audio Blackbird. Thoughts on the Arc Audio Blackbird? Well, I mean, how do I put this? This next segment is brought to you by ArcAudio.com. If you're looking for the best in DSP performance, well, head over to ArcAudio.com where the DSPs are aplenty. And yes, just to answer your question, my new amplifier that I can't wait to get my car going is going to be the new Arc Audio Falcon. That's right. This is mine. You can't have it.
So yeah, to answer your question, fantastic.
Yes,
Blackbird
but to play fair, there are plenty of DSP amplifiers out there.
Don't play fair. No, don't play fair.
Just choose the ARC audio and move on. I don't know. Good evening.
Good evening.
Which speaker has better?
Which?
Well, I was because it's which is speaker has better. I was trying to. It's type draw. So better
which speaker has a better
Sony
sound?
Or the Rockford Fosgate T2. Oh Jesus! Thank you guys. Awesome advice. Okay, so this is funny. ES is the premium brand, and we had the pleasure last year, year before last. Was it last year? Oh, was it 2 years now or 1 year? Atlantic City that was last year. So we had the pleasure last year of sitting in a Sony pre-training. I mean, this is before they were doing the training. They asked us, "Hey, you want to hear this?" We're like, "Sure." We went in, we listened to ES, GS, S, and R Alpine speakers head to head against one another, and which was nice because I know what I don't like, and I wanted to see if I liked any of these compared to speakers that I don't like. And I will tell you this. The T2 6.5 is one of my go-to speakers. The reason why is it's ungodly loud and it's affordable. That tweeter will rip your eyelashes out. It's just like, oh my God. It's like, yeah, it's like we love putting them in situations where someone says, I just want it really loud. We go, okay. And then we have a budget. Then we go, even better. So as far as loudness goes, the T2 is going to spank it sideways. It's just going to, Now, there are some advantages and disadvantages that you should know about. Okay, advantage of the ES. The passive crossover in it is just for the tweeter. Even though so basically it's this big, beautiful, ugly thing that has mid-range input, mid-range output. It does absolutely nothing for the mid-range. It's just a tweeter crossover. It's kind of silly. It's a cap and a coil, and I don't know why they say it's for everything. Anyways, so, you have this tweeter crossover thingy, whereas on the Rockford, you have this big passive crossover. It's big thing. If you've seen them, you know. Now, the nice thing about that passive crossover, it's bi-ampable. So if you're going to run, let's say, a 4-channel amp to the components, you can, because you have a switch that's for bi-amping, and you also have a switch for on-axis, off-axis, which actually helps a lot. So it's a bigger crossover, but it has a lot more features built into it if you're going to have to go passive. I don't know. Yeah, so go with that information and make a choice.
That was hard.
No, I mean, it's just what it is. Question. Okay, we got that one.
Yeah?
What is the purple amplifier on the wall? That was like the first question we had tonight. Hi, guys. What was the sound quality upgrade when you changed Morel 6x9's 6.5 recently? Thanks. So really, the reason why we did that, or the reason why the customer wanted to do that was, for one, he wanted to go up, because he went from he had a coaxial 6x9 in the door. So everything was down low, and it just wasn't doing what he wanted. He wanted a set of components to where he could have more sound, component sound. So really that was the goal. Fernando was like, dude, we should have just left the 6x9 in the door and disconnected the tweeter. And I said, well, he bought these hybrids, Morel hybrids, which is a phenomenal speaker. And he had plenty of power, so there was no reason not to do it.
It sounded amazing in the end of the day, but those 6x9 that he had, it's Tempo Ultras.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Fantastic, man. Yeah. I would have just cut the tweeter. Yeah. And just
put a tweeter in the top of the dash. Yeah, so he didn't have tweeters in the top of the dash is really what it came down to. Yeah. So it was like everything was down low. So he wanted that component sound. There again, this is another one of those things where if he would have come to us first and we would have talked about it, or we kind of... a lot of this comes down to communication. Fine. Yes, it was fantastic.
Because those hybrids are performing so fantastic. Nice.
But he could have easily just snipped the tweeter and gone to a tweeter in the top of the dash and not had
even I would have done the 2.5 in the tweeter. Crazy talking.
I just put a set of Kenwood C3s up there and call it a day. Great video on the Sounds Good stereo. I have some of their stuff, by the way. of you mentioning them. Do you guys sell custom speaker brackets? I assume you guys probably don't have the time. Yeah, we don't have the time. I'm not getting.
You don't want to say yes?
No, dude. Sage, dude, that's Sage's market, man.
Yes.
You can have
if
all
you
of
need
that.
something for Chevy F-150,
Toyota,
maybe some Toyotas,
and a Dodge,
and a Dodge Ram. Yeah, just go to Sounds Good Car Stereo.
Which he has because he's been there.
Yeah.
No, we just the thing is like we just don't have the time to do that stuff.
But that's what you buy.
I did that so that we could just hit
the
print.
third guy.
Yes, he could just hit print. Maybe one day, but there again, I don't want to compete with Sage.
This third guy right here.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know how to turn it on. That's as far as we've got.
I don't know.
Yeah, you flick the switch. I don't know if it does anything else, but
I know how to turn it on, guys.
You know, we milled the top panel. That was exciting. That was so loud. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think what we're going to need is to wear some headphones. I got this.
Well, there again, it won't do that. It was only doing that. No, it won't do that.
It's gonna.
No, it's not that loud.
Don't lie to me. How do you feel about Musway?
I like our boy that works there.
Joseph?
Yeah, Norton. I love Joseph Norton.
Yeah.
I think he's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really have a thought one way or the other on Musway.
It's a good DSP. I mean, it's a good Musway. It's a good brand. I mean, it depends what you're looking for.
Yes.
If it's
okay, so it's not. Yes, I got a CNC. It's not. Okay, I know how to sum up Musway. Musway is how if I was going to build a DSP company, okay, and I didn't have the money to do R&D on developing my own DSP, okay, and I was to buy an off-the-shelf DSP software, that's what Musway is. Because Musway, they buy off-the-shelf DSP software.
Yeah.
Okay. Which there's no problem with doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
80% of the companies out there do that.
I mean, it's like Alpine saying no.
Yeah, no. Alpine uses the same company for their DSP software. So I'm not roasting them for that. What I'm saying is everything like their SKU mix makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, basically they look at what Helix is doing and copy it, which makes sense. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, aim for the best.
At the end of the day, if you're gonna make a DSP, so I would say, just see what the top guys are doing and try to copy it.
Well, yeah,
seriously,
for sure. And there again, they're an affordable alternative.
Yes.
Yeah, and there again, I have no problem with them. I
have a few people that they use it that I talk to them and they're like, yeah man, this is fantastic. It's great.
Yeah, it does.
You know.
Oh no, it's fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
I just what I'm trying to do is summarize the company. If I didn't have the money to do my own DSP software, my company would look just like Musway does. Because I would want all the SKUs that they have. Yeah. Maybe a few less SKUs that they have. I love Ernie. Replicate and duplicate. R&D, baby.
Hey, copy and paste. Copy and paste, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's not. I mean, everybody does that, man.
Yeah, no, and there's nothing wrong with it. We already answered this question. Okay. You got to unstart.
Oh, no.
You're having a hard time.
No, because you click.
No, I didn't click on this. I haven't clicked on anything.
You click on everything.
Oh my god! I've decided to bite the bullet. Oh, don't chip a tooth.
Oof.
My truck isn't going anywhere till it'll take me to my grave when I die. Oh god. Do you know if there's room under the dash in the corners to mount and cut 3.5 and a 12 Raptor? If it's the one I'm thinking, well, hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say you could do. So look at the Morel Virtus Carbon Nano mid range. It's this thin, and it'll fit. There's some air conditioning underneath there. That's the problem. But if you want to do something, then yeah, the Morel Virtus Carbon Nanos, which those things are like they're phenomenal as far as the output goes. But yeah, there is room. There's room. I've put a set of horns up there. I don't copy anything. Building something unique is more fun. We know that.
Yeah, but like you are the engineer. You are the one that know how to work.
What I like is just calling Brad and then giving him all my ideas so that he can turn them into his ideas.
Yes.
And he can gladly take credit for it just as long as I get what I want.
I would love to make that what we were talking about the other day.
What were we talking about?
Oh, the IRTA.
Yeah. No, that's a whole other conversation.
That would be fantastic. And I know he can probably figure it out.
Well, no, it's already figured out. It's already built. It's just a matter of we didn't want to do that.
All right.
Oh, very nice, Mike. He's got some Dyne Audio 3-ways that I'm going to run. Dude, God.
What?
We got so many speakers we need to listen to. I got a set of the Dynes right there that I'm dying to hook up, but I'm going to die before I hook them up at this rate. I know you guys are the car audio masters. I don't know about that, of the F-150 4-door. Do you ever do any of the extended cabs?
Yeah, we do.
The little weird door ones? Trust me, if it's an F-150, we've done it.
We've done it.
We do them all the time.
Even 1992s F-150s.
Yeah, yeah, believe it or not.
Yeah.
No, if it says F-150 on it, we've done it. We've had it. Even the ones where the seats like do this, and there's absolutely no room for anything underneath the seat. You know, the ones that have the metal, the suicide door that has that weird box that once you slide it in, you can't slide the seats up anymore. So, any version of the truck. I mean, dude, this is Florida, all right? This is the F-150 capital of the world. You know,
no,
lightning.
According to somebody, we don't have trucks in here.
He was wrong. Give me the Dynes. I'll hook them up for you. You're funny. What is up?
What's up?
You know, same old stuff. Just working.
Yeah.
What are the actual external components that a DSP replaces? I'm a bit old school, and I have an aftermarket radio and amp and a 2003 Civic, but I feel that I need a bit more. Do I need a DSP or an older EQ? Can I do the job? I saw a 31 band EQ on eBay for cheap. I'm thinking of getting the AudioControl DQ DX. Thanks. Okay, 2003 Honda Civic. I actually saw one of these today. Scared the crap out of me because it was like in my blind spot, and I hear this like this car. I thought a car backfired or something, and then this ugly little green bubble back comes like boom, right behind me and does one of these things. And and I was like, wow, okay. I felt better because I was like, at least it was a car. A lot of people,
they hate them because of the sound.
No, but Hondas didn't do that back then. That's
no. I don't think any car did it back then.
Well, back in the 50s and 60s, backfiring was a thing because they didn't have mufflers. You know, it's kind of silly now. Anyways, okay, let's answer this question.
Yeah.
What is a DSP? All right, let's start there. A DSP is 4 core things. First off, it is a crossover for all channels. Okay, so you get a very advanced crossover. So every channel in a DSP is typically a bandpass, meaning it can be a high pass, it can be a low pass, it can be a mid-range, it can be a subwoofer, it can be anything you want. Okay, so you have a fully adjustable crossover of some sort. Next, you have an EQ. Now, the EQ in a DSP is a lot different than an EQ like a 31 band or a DQ DX. Those are what are called global EQs. We had to come out with a name for them because to separate the two. So global EQ is one EQ that rules them all. So it's like the ring, okay, Lord of. And so when you make an adjustment on treble, it adjusts treble everywhere. So if you pull up 10,000 hertz or you make an adjustment to 30 hertz or whatever you're doing, it's global. It's very similar to the slide rule as well as whatever's built into a radio.
But it's more precise than the regular
Well, those are global EQs. Now in a DSP, your 31 band EQ is typically on every channel. And or there is going to be, like, for example, in the case of Audison, it's a 15 band EQ, but you set it for the crossover range. So let's say you set up a tweeter and you cross over your tweeter at 3,200 hertz. You tell it, hey, give me equalization from my crossover point forward. So it would give you 15 bands of equalization between 20 and 3,200. It's kind of neat. Or you're just everybody else on the other side of that just gives you 31 bands. Some give you extra So like Arc Audio gives you 7 or 9 extra bands they call extra EQ. Mosconi gives you extra EQ. Everybody, all of them give you extra EQ at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, lots of
All
equalization.
Right.
Now on a better DSP, this is where it gets fun. On a better DSP, you can make the channels global. Okay. So what I mean by that is you can group channels. So you can tune the left tweeter, you can tune the right tweeter, and then you can combine the two tweeters together. And when you do that, they stay separate. Meaning, if you have one adjusted like this, one adjusted like this, and you're gonna move them up and down like this. Cheap DSPs will say, "Would you like to combine left or combine right?" Meaning, I just tuned my left, I just tuned my right. Now I want to do a global adjustment. It's not going to let you do that. Musway, you can't do that. It'll just say pick left or right, and it'll make them both the same. That kind of sucks. Okay, so lots of adjustment in the EQ.
All right, crossover EQ.
Next is the one that you didn't have and never had back then. Well, you did, but no one ever used it because they didn't really understand it. It's time alignment. Time alignment allows you to pick a focus point in your car, meaning where your head is, and then add digital delay to speakers so that you get a more stereo-like sound. So, for example, when you're sitting in your car, most cars, especially in that 2003 Civic, when you sit in your car, you kind of hear this speaker, but it sounds like everything is coming out of the corner of the car, wherever the tweeter is, okay? Or everything sounds like it's coming from the driver's side of the car. So it's very unfocused, meaning you just have sound, okay? Time alignment allows you to hyper-focus the sound, so you can bring the sound stage up, you can move the sound stage in, you can make it sound like something singing above the steering wheel or coming from the center of the dash. So there's a lot of adjustment to move the sound stage around so that you don't have just sound. Yay. Okay, and then the last feature is level control. Now that's a fun one because especially if you're going to like multiple amplifiers or you have lots of more channels, you need the ability to go in and adjust level. So in the past, you had the Thank You Jesus balance and fader. And if you couldn't get it right with that, well, you had front and rear gains if you had a 4-channel amplifier. Now, back in the 80s and 90s, we used to have left and right gain control. I think really the only amp that still has that is the Morel limited edition. They still have left and right gain controls. Would have been handy in the car we just did. But a DSP gives you level control for each channel. So along with time alignment and level control, you can really dial in where the speakers are at. You can also adjust between a mid-range and a mid-bass or a tweeter and a mid-bass or whatever it is so that you can get everything all lined up. Now, that was analog before. So like an EQT, it had volume controls and input level control and output level control, and usually ones for each channel. So now this is all done internally so that it's just like click of a button. Now, added features that some DSPs have is upmixing. Upmixing is a feature where you take 2 channels of audio and through a whole bunch of math, you can get surround sound. Similar to if you would have been around in the 90s when we had the hall, church, stadium, all that crazy stuff that never really worked and sounded really bad. It's not that. This is to make it sound more focused. And there again, if you do like a center channel or if you like rear fill, upmixing the center or upmixing rear fill will allow you to have that immersive sound that people have grown to love with home theaters now being so prevalent. So, do you need it? Will it help you? Depends. That's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of buttons to push. Personally, in your system, buying a higher end radio, a lot of the radios now have a lot of these features built into them. So, for example, you can get into like a floating screen radio, where so in most of those, Alpine, Sony, Kenwood, JVC, whoever, they are going to have basic DSP. So if you buy an Exelon Kenwood, it's going to give you time alignment. It's going to give you level control. It's going to give you a big EQ, 13 bands of equalization. And if you buy like the 10-inch floating screen and it's like the 1058, you'll get a parametric EQ on top of that. So you actually get dual EQs. And that does more than just global. So you can actually have front EQ, rear EQ, master EQ, and subwoofer EQ. So there's a lot of this stuff built into some of the radios now, whereas if you're just doing a basic system, you can just buy a radio and get really close to it.
Especially in the 2003 Civic that you don't have tweeters on the top.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have a hard time trying to bring.
Well, you never know.
The
He might
stage.
have them in the sail panels because in 2003 you
This is
could get
2003.
Yeah, but they had them in the sail panels.
No.
Yeah, when
2003.
As soon as they went to power, when they went to power, they added sail panel tweeters. Yeah, dude, I was alive back then.
I don't believe you.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, but like they say, radio, and if you're going crazy, yeah, DSP definitely will help you.
Yeah, Arc Audio just came out with the new X2 808 full system DSP, 8 channels of power, 8 channels of or 12 channels of DSP, and extra outputs. Something like that could power your whole car. You can go full active, do all kinds of crazy shit, have a sub, tweeters, mid, all kinds of fun stuff. So anyways, there you go. That's a little bit. So basically, no, hold on. Ernie says this.
So basically, you need a DSP.
Yeah. So, okay, come on. Really? This is killing me. So basically, get a DSP.
I change you.
Yes. All right. Pull up another question. I will change and get us to this next segment. Speaking of DSP, is brought to you by AudioControl. Wow, yeah. AudioControl. For those of you who don't know, which I didn't know, I recently found this out. They have a new amplifier. I know, right?
What?
Yeah, I was totally blown away. Didn't know about this. Didn't get the memo. I was kind of bummed. But they have, for those of you that are like, I want a big 4-channel, and like the last 4-channel wasn't big enough for me. Well, no problem. We got the epic big 4-channel. This is a 1200 watt amplifier. That's right. This thing is a beast.
That's crazy.
You have 200 watts by 4. And if you take it down to 2 ohm, you have 350 watts. Or if you make it a 2-channel, 650 watts. Yeah.
Can you bridge it to your mid basses?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot.
Let's go.
So you have the epic Big 4 for those of you that are looking for a monster. And of course, as you can see here, it still has your epic output, epicenter out. So if you're going to be hooking it up to an epicenter micro pro, possibly a high-level to low-level adapter, or a DSP, you have power that passes through the amplifier, so you can easily turn those things on without having to go, where am I supposed to wire these things up to? There's a plug. Makes it easy. Boom. And they have bandpass crossovers. Boom. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that another Toyota Tacoma behind you? Actually, this is a Toyota 4Runner. And for all you Toyota nerds out there, this is the 40th anniversary Toyota 4Runner. So that means it's got the weird stripe on it that's like, yellow, orange, and red. Kind of looks like Starsky and Hutch. And some of you out there don't know what Starsky and Hutch is, which is totally cool. So it's in today to get a 3-way set and a whole bunch of power and a bunch of nonsense in it. So we made them these custom pillars that have. So this is our cool custom pillar.
Custom tweeter.
Yeah. So
it's a tweeter pod.
It's tweeter pods. We have our Morel tweeter located in the back here, and then we added in the cool little colors to it. But yeah.
Don't say pillars because
pillar tweeter grills.
No, people get offended, bro.
These are thermal formed to the A pillar because I hate big ugly A pillars, so we made these, which are way cooler. So we designed these.
This is a small, ugly pillar.
Yeah. So we'll be working on this for several days to come because it's taking forever.
Yeah.
I got 2 speakers mounted today. I feel good. Boom! Yeah! Yeah, go Dean, go. Actually, after the show, I'll probably have enough time to get one more done. I'm going to try to get the driver's side front because the passenger side front is in. So
I'm done with my stuff, man.
No, you're not. You haven't even started on the driver's door. You did make good progress. The driver's door is done? No, it's not. Done. No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm just working in the passenger side and done.
Yeah, okay, next question. Good afternoon. 2016 F-150 installed Focal K2 in the front, Focal 165Ks in the rear with a single tent under the seat running a JL Audio HD900 for an amp. Was going to run an LC5i Pro or just go DSP and why? So everything I just talked about with the DSP, that is why you want a DSP.
Yes, especially with those type of speakers.
Okay, so here's the easiest answer for why you want a DSP. Go into your factory radio and play some music. Okay, play some music. Go into the factory radio's tone control. You have bass, mid, and treble. Okay, adjust those. If you're perfectly happy with the sound that you have adjusting the bass, mid, and treble, well then okay, go with an LC5i Pro because that's as good as it's ever going to get for you. Now, if you sit there and you go, man, I feel like it could be better. Okay, well now you have your answer. Go get a DSP. Pick up Arc Audio's PS68, which is their new.
Yeah.
It's their new and affordable DSP. We'll call it that. I mean, you could go with I'd just do a PS68. It's beautiful. We actually just did an F-150 like 2 weeks ago where we had the same thing. You had an LC7i, came in. You can go on Instagram. It's like 2 weeks ago. We went, came in, wanted to tune his system. He had an big Arc Audio amplifier and a JL Audio. It had subs underneath the seat, some components up front. And he's like, I want to tune this. And I go, how? There's nothing to tune. He said, you need a DSP. So we took it all out, put a DSP in, and all I got from him was, holy, this is amazing. And I go, boom. There you go.
What do you think about that?
What do you think about that? So get a DSP.
Get a DSP.
Definitely not a Tweak 88. No. God, no. Please don't get a Tweak 88.
No?
No. Man, the only thing tweaking about a Tweak 88 is you'd be tweaking in the corner. But I just spent money on this. No DEQ capabilities because you'd have to buy the fix. Check out the review we did on the PS68 audio control. It's got a ton of features built into it. What is the best 5-channel amp with an 800 1-ohm stable subside that you have ran or seen? Probably the LC 1300. Yeah. So I'll give you a couple. So 1300 audio control, definitely a big dog. Real popular. They make the DSP version of it. This is the 11. This is the 1100.5. So this is the A. So this is the altitude. What you're seeing up here is the altitude, 1100.5. I don't think it has 800 watts, but it's probably pretty close. Because I know when we were talking to them, they're like, dude, it's really close to the amount of power that the 800 puts out. So non-DSP amplifier, you can check out the A 800.1.
What about the Epic?
No, it's smaller. It's smaller than that. Another one, believe it or not, this is a sleeper that puts out that, and we know it does because we've dynoed it, is the Kenwood Exelon 901.5. That's probably, that's like this quiet little amplifier over in the corner that puts out amazing amounts of power for what it is. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, there's a couple. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Okay. What is the easiest way to grab power and ground for LEDs in the rear of an F-150? I already have amp rack back there. Bus bars? So don't use the remote turn on because that's not a good idea. All right. So there's odd ways you can do this. Obviously, if you have wire back there and you're looking to make it simple, you could go. All right. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I know one time we used what's called an ING3. It's a product. So it depends on how you want them to stay on. There again, right? How do we want it? Do you want to come on with the door opens? Do you want it on while we're driving? These are all questions you got to ask yourself. Like if you want it on while the door is open, well, then you need to grab the dome light wire. So you'd have to go up top, grab the dome light wire, figure out what it is, positive or negative. You may need to put a small relay in there to turn it on. Probably need a small relay in there to turn it on. If you just want them to turn on and off, you obviously could put a switch. If you want it to be on with the remote turn on, obviously you need some form of a relay. If you want them to just an ING3 it creates an accessory when the engine is running. We use those sometimes to turn things on. It just depends. I mean, there's no great way to do it. If you have an Epic amplifier, you can use that to turn them on, I guess. I don't think I would, but you could have them go off to relay to turn it on. I don't know. Trust me, this is one of those things that irritates the hell out of me too, because there is really no good way to do it. It's funny, so, like Memphis, their fused distribution block has powered outputs, but they don't have accessory powered outputs. Like you'd need something that would create an accessory to turn it on and off. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. Are you guys attending Dino's Get Down again this year? No. No, we're not. There's we have another event that's going to happen around that same time that we have to go to instead. But we will be back next year. So not this year, but next year for sure. Because that was a fantastic. So I'll bring him next year. We'll go. Take the kids. It'll be fun. We can't make it this year, though. What could be the difference of the stock surround sound and Dolby Atmos on car sound systems? They're not the same thing. It's two totally different forms of decoding. Like Dolby surround or surround sound is just simple. Atmos has elevation to it. So like we've all heard. So, there again in your house, when, if you have a simple home setup, you have Dolby surround, which is usually a center, front, some form of a rear, and a subwoofer. When you get into Atmos, you usually have high elevation speakers, so you have multiple ceiling speakers. You have more on the side.
Also in the rears, high.
Yeah, so multiple channels, like 9 channels of audio plus 2 stereo sub and all this other fun stuff going on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot more channels of audio to do. Now, in a car, it's crazy. Like, Herman has the 2 of them. We had one last year. We had one this year. This year's was insanity. There again, when he was playing normal audio, I was pretty cool. I thought it was good. Atmos is kind of gimmicky. I know it's the future. It's kind of gimmicky, though. Like, what did you think?
I never heard nothing like that in my life.
Yeah.
So it's just weird to hear something that actually goes from this corner right here and travels all the way, like kind of like you hear on the movie theater.
Yeah, but is it gimmicky or is it like something you care about? That's the question I ask myself.
I don't think it's something that it depends, man.
I mean, look, it
was great to hear.
Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what it does. What
I mean, what it does. It does.
No, we'll have to wait and see. No, what I'm saying, we'll have to wait and see what it does in a car. Because right now we're just looking at a home piece put into a car, and we're getting home effect in a car.
Yeah,
it makes sense that there'd be an Atmos car criteria where it's like, hey, so for like example, in the F-150 it has elevation speakers. Okay, that typically nobody uses because there's really nothing for them to do. Okay. So, but if there was an Atmos processing that says, hey, if you have elevation speakers, here's what we can do with those, for a car. Well, that might be fun. That's actually taking consideration a car as opposed to a room. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't.
At that point, that will be actually a DSP that's capable of doing.
Well, no, of course it'd be a DSP, but the Atmos is the processing that layers into the DSP. Yeah. So that's duh. He's using the Atmos processor to go off to the channels. The channels go through equalization. The DSPs are just there for equalization.
Yes.
Processing.
Yeah. The emotiva.
The direction of where everything needs to go. Just like if we were to turn the up mixer on in the ARC Audio, your center, left and right, and sub, those are going to be the signals that go off to all of the other channels. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, the future is neat. That could be fantastic. I just don't know yet.
Is it?
I don't know. I was not sold on it, so,
it was different to hear that.
Yeah. This last segment is brought to you by the fine folks at focal-america.com. If you're looking for a world-class performance, some of our most popular speakers that we deal with every day, fit, finish, sound quality, nothing says it better than a Focal Flax Evo. If you got that impossible installation, these guys are nice and compact and sometimes just snap right into place. If you're interested in that, check them out, focal-america.com for all your speaker needs.
All your speaker needs.
is an Atmos encoded into the source. Atmos is encoded into the track. The source decodes it. It's just like it's just like anything. You have to have a decoder. It's like the iPhone will download music in Atmos, and if you have the iPhone, if you have the earbuds, you can hear Atmos in your earbuds. If you have an Emotiva processor or any other Atmos processor, and like so, my Apple TV it can do Atmos. My my AudioControl receiver can do Atmos. So, but I don't have a ton of speakers in my house to do Atmos, so it's like it's kind of no point.
Yeah, but you have two.
I don't have
You don't have fronts?
I don't have elevation speakers. No, I have basic surround. It's just
So you might have to change them.
No, I don't care. It doesn't need to be any better. Give me 11 channel stereos over 2-channel any day of the week. There you go, Phil. Yeah. Have y'all done a Lincoln Blackwood? Like an old Lincoln Blackwood or a new Lincoln Blackwood? I haven't done a new one in a very long time. Like
It's a new one?
I don't know. I don't know if that's what we're talking about. I mean,
I don't know.
The Lincoln pickup truck never really did much. My Alpine 511 seems very buggy. Latest firmware, etc. Have you ever seen one come back for those reasons, especially using Android Auto?
Yeah.
I've tried Spotify and Tidal. Oh my God.
Get in line.
You guys wonder why I say things like I do about Alpine. If you're on software 6.0, you're up to date. That's the thing. Online, it only goes up to 5.0. But in order to go from 5 to 6, this is where it gets fun. You have to log into a hotspot from the radio itself. So they don't. 5 is as far as it goes downloadable. Everything after 5 went to over the air. So make sure you've done your over the air update to the latest firmware. Now, if you've done that and you're still complaining that it's buggy, yeah, we know. We know too well. It's a hit or miss. It really is. Some of these things are fantastic and they work great. Others, no, they're not. They're just crazy. If you're having trouble, especially wirelessly with Android, you may want to try plugging it in, which sucks because Android never worked plugged in.
Yeah, but that's over the air.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me introduce you to the new Kenwood 1058.
Wow.
Yeah. This has an Alpine 2 in it that I'm totally dreading because he wanted it. He brought it to us to put in. And I was like, God, could you get anything else other than this? But
in my house, brother.
What?
Yeah, today is the Mexican Independence Day.
It's not Cinco de Mayo.
It's not Cinco de Mayo. Exactly. That's what I want to say.
It's not Cinco de Mayo.
It's not Cinco de Mayo, bro. Yes. But no, bro, in my house.
Oh, there's a new Blackwood. Oh, no, he's asking too.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're all confused.
He's asking. When is Dino's Get Down?
It is in November. It is in Phoenix, and it is the week after SEMA. So it's like SEMA a week, really? Then Dino's Get Down. Mm-hmm. It's at the stadium. It is the biggest Chevy C10 party you've ever seen in your life. It is fantastic. If you've never been there, I would recommend it.
They have lowriders?
They have everything. Every possible Chevy you could think of. It's nuts. It is fantastic. Or no, is it C10 is a Ford? Huh? Is it Chevy?
Yeah, Chevy. C10.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chevy Blazers. No, Broncos? I don't know.
Ford.
Because Ford was there.
Hey, Eduardo.
Anyways, it's really cool. Just check it out. Bring comfortable shoes and suntan lotion. And money, because nothing's cheap. On the Arc Audio Falcon, can you have idle current if you don't need all 12 now? Thanks. Oh.
Idle channels?
Idle channels. That's a good question because Brad, I feel, would say no. C10 is a Chevy. Thanks, Phil. I figured it was. I don't know. There was lots of Broncos there. Why were there Broncos there? Or is that the C10 Bronco or Chevy Blazer?
Broncos?
Well, they're Blazers.
Well, Blazers, yes.
Yeah, but aren't those?
But it's not.
Maybe it's the C10 Blazer that is everywhere. Because the Blazer was, I don't know. I'm not into any of this crap. Blazer is a K. Thank
Yes.
you. Yes, it is painful, Fred.
Mhm.
And this is hurting my head. Yeah, so they have Blazers everywhere.
K5. There you go. That's one, Mister.
Yeah, so it's a Blazer, not a Bronco.
It is a Blazer. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So there we go. I'm not into this stuff. I just went. You gotta understand. I'm not into this at all. I just went. Bill, I honestly don't know the answer to that question. I will ask. Blazer is a K20. Okay.
K5.
I don't know.
K20.
There again. Dude, there's so much money there. It's sick. Blazer used to be either a S10 or a K5. Okay.
Yeah, that was the K5.
Please stop answering that one because I don't care.
Just by the way, it was a K5.
Yeah. K5. I know K5 because that's our boys. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, it's his company. K5 squared. Thoughts on Honest and Voce 2 speakers? How much of the thesis has trickled down into them? Hopefully nothing. I don't think it has. I think it's a full new design. Dude, the thesis is old, bro. The thesis is as old as the Voces. Let's hope they didn't do anything. But no, they look fantastic. The new twos are from the ground up. Like everything that they've learned about speakers over the last 10, 15 years is what went into the Voce 2s. So I would probably say they're better than your thesis. I would almost guarantee it because there's definitely way more technology in those than is in the thesis. So, because there again, how do I keep saying that? The thesis is even older, I think, than the original Voces. So they do look good though. But I would, Voce 2. I would go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for your explanation of DSP. I have my first one on the way, and I'm going full, mostly active. Yeah, fantastic.
Have fun.
Yeah, it will be fun. I mean, hey, here's the thing, work your way into it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's not a race. You don't have to be first. You just can't be last.
Okay.
I know. It'll likely be streaming like that from the new Apple Music with that. I hope they will put the high res either on DVD or downloadable online someday. Okay.
Yeah, I think from the phone.
Yeah, I mean, at some point we'll get it all. You got to load down unused channels. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get like what Brad says. I mean, the reality is just bridge some of the channels to other things. Don't just let them sit there. Use them for something.
Use them, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, or just put them on speakers that are there currently. Like if you have factory speakers and you're gonna replace the factory speakers at some point, just amplify the factory speakers.
Yeah, you can mute them. If you don't want them.
Oh, the 9 Inch Nails soundtrack from Tron. Gotcha. I haven't heard that yet, but I'm assuming it's pretty good.
Have you watched the new trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah. I literally watch trailers for amusement.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I do.
That's crazy.
I don't even watch the movies. I just watch the trailers. Because usually the trailers are better than the movies.
That doesn't make sense.
So here's the problem with Tron. Is that they're going, all right, we're going to keep this stuff here. Then everything else we're just going to throw away. So like if you watch the last movie, which was pretty good, all the characters in the last movie, like the main kid and the girl,
they're gone.
They don't matter.
Hey,
they just opened the door and ran. They're like, yeah, we're not going to bring them back for this. It's like, wait, what?
Didn't make the cut.
Yeah, it's just silly though. It's like
I know.
I mean,
but it's like, how many Supermans do you have?
I don't know. But still, I mean, we'll just get Jared Leto and everything will be fantastic. Okay.
How many Batmans do we have now?
We got them all.
Exactly.
But they're all good. No, they're not. They suck. Have you guys played with the Falcon yet? No, I just have mine sitting over here. I mean, what? I've touched it. I mean,
right here. Right here. The top one. Sorry.
This one?
My bad.
In the Falcon, it's fine. Just mute them if you're worried. There you go. See?
You go.
We knew we'd get Brad to wake up and go, oh, crap, I need to answer that. He's old. I think we're the same age. But
yes, you guys are. All right.
Yeah. Dean, there is a V2 or a 2 of the Austin Thesis component speaker.
Some of the best component speakers I ever heard.
Yeah, but is it okay, is the V2 of that new, or is it just the latest version of that? Because Audison, the Voces were updated last year. The Thesis 2s have been around for a while. Okay, don't get me wrong, they're amazing. I mean, we just did a set like 2 weeks ago. They're fantastic speakers, but I also did a set of them like 4 years ago, and I think it's the same speaker. I don't think the twos. I think the V2s have been around for a very long time, whereas the Voce 2 was last year, so it has way newer tech in it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. They're cheaper, but you know.
That trailer looked like Tron TV series.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Looks like trash.
Yes, the Falcon is going in the Mustang.
Looks like trash.
I mean, I gotta agree with on this one. I feel like it does.
Really?
It does look like trash.
You guys are haters.
Yes, they've been around for a while, but still hold their own. Oh yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is listen. I know this. Like I said, we just did a set, but I feel like the Voce 2, with its newer technology, and they're still expensive, might be a good competitor for it. I mean, listen, they're probably going to come out with some new Thesis here at some point, and we'll be like, holy shit, this is awesome. I mean, what we really need from them is bigger amplifiers that don't have DSP in it, or a new DSP. Things they're not going to do, so it doesn't matter. They're not going to do standalone DSP anymore. And if you're like, yuck.
Hey, you are the rainbow, my friend.
You're the rainbow.
Yes.
So at Disney, they're going to make the Tron ride. They're going to make it red.
I mean, it makes sense
because of the new movie.
Because of the new movie.
So right now it's lit up white. It's always white. Yeah. Looks really cool.
Red and white.
But no, it's all going to be red. They're just going to make it red for the bad guys.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be something.
Fantastic.
I don't know about that, but we know how many Thesis fans we have now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Everybody agrees to Tron is fantastic. See?
Oh, we wrote it this weekend. There you go. Yeah. All right, guys. Whatever you like, you're okay to like. It's all right. We don't all have to like the same thing. I like most things, though. And don't get me wrong. I own most of this stuff, so that's one thing you have to consider. It's all right. It's all right. You know, I have Audison. I mean, legit. What brands don't I have? I have Audison. I bought my own. I actually had to pay for my Audison stuff. I have a Tweak 88 sitting over here for, that was all exciting.
We have Helix.
I have
Audison.
Helix. I have Audison.
Hertz.
Hell, I even have a Zapco.
Ground Zero, Zapco. Nakamichi.
Well, no, I'm just thinking of other equipment that I feel like I have.
Have all.
I have everybody's stuff.
No, we don't have all.
I just only have one car. So, it's kind of sad. Haley has Audison stuff in her car right now still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, Mexico, bro. Where is the video from Sounds Good Stereo?
It's not going to be on our channel. It was for them, not for us.
That's a promotion video.
Yeah.
It's going to be them.
What old school gear you got? I really don't have a lot. I have... So, Fro gave me a 250 HCC, a 225 HCC. That's about it. I don't really have a lot of old stuff. What subs will pair with the Nighthawk team? Dude,
that's a good one.
I mean, you can put anything you want. It's 900 watts. Go to town.
We can throw the Morel down fire.
No, I'm putting 3 subs in my car.
Just for now, just to get it going.
Sure, man. Well, yeah, we'll do that.
3 subwoofers?
Yeah, that's what Sage's box was for. 3 subs.
I thought it was 4.
No, it was 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 now. You can do 3.
I'm going to totally do
That's
3.
Weird.
It's not.
Yeah.
It'll work fine.
Nah.
I got plenty of power.
No.
I got amps for days.
Yeah, Brad say I'm going to send him right here.
I'll keep sending him Falcon until he does. Oh, no, I'm going to do it. Trust me. The 0 gauge is sitting in my passion floorboard right now. We just had to get the CNC built.
Dude, I was so happy to make a hole in that car.
I'll be happy to run it. At this point, I don't even think I'm going to do sound treatment. I'm just going to put them in.
You don't need sound treatment.
No,
What
I
do you need
don't. I'm
sound
gonna
treatment
put AS speakers in there. Put the
Yeah.
ARC Audio AS all the way around.
Yes.
And do up mixing. Totally gonna put the center channel in. Up mix the shit out of it.
Then we can put some
I'm gonna have rear speakers
on the top.
Coaxial rears. No, I don't need to put speakers. Put it on the side.
Coaxial
Yeah,
speakers on the rear.
Yes.
Why do you need rears?
Because I want to do up mixing. I want rear surround, dude. I want you to get in my car and be like, I'm so immersive, bro.
No rears.
Oh, totally doing rears, dude. That's why I got the Falcon, so I could do everything. Dude, a Falcon and a Nighthawk.
Yes.
Or 3 Nighthawks if you're worried about that. Anyways,
just put everything on.
Yeah, just go crazy. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's what we got.
Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget tomorrow, 5 minutes with 5-star on Instagram if you want to know what's going on this beautiful Toyota 4Runner. Yeah.
Rock out. You guys have a great night as always.
Bye, guys.
Bye.